guys, today we're going to talk about protection magic and a great way to protect yourself. Again, I would always recommend looking into cleansing techniques and learning them first. Protection magic is a great way of protecting yourself. It is the first line of defense, so if anything is ever sent at you, it'll hit the protection magic before it hits you. Warding is creating that barrier around the protection magic, so it's like your protection magic is like your house. I would say your warding is like your front gate, that first line of defense. And then shielding is something you carry that reflects off that magic that's sent towards you. It's a technique of using to deflect the magic and send it back. There is some great techniques out there to learn, but I'm just going to show you some simple ones you can use. A really good one is crystals. Tourmaline is a fantastic protection magic crystal, and mixing it with quartz just magnifies things. So actually using tourmaline in your practice is a number one I would always recommend, and it's fantastic if you're an empath because it absorbs things and reflects it back as a more positive. It's also great for creativity and inspiring that creativity. Another great thing is even getting crystals that have multiple crystals in one. Like I said, having a big piece of tourmaline in your house is absolutely fantastic. Even having tourmaline above your door, they always say to do, because it at your entering your house and exiting your house, so you above it and have a piece of selenite next to it. These are great techniques that you can use. The selenite will then cleanse the area, and then this will absorb any negativity coming into your house. I would then recommend, like I said again, crystals. You can wear them. They are absolutely fantastic. You can turn them into protection charms, make them amulets, make them talismans, make them, you can carry them on you. There are some fantastic ways. Some great protective stones: smoky quartz, black onyx, black obsidian, tourmaline, like I've spoken about. Another great thing you can do, black color magic, incorporating that into your practice. Black candles, using sigils and using sigil magic. You can use that as a ward. You can make spell jars and incorporating your herbs. You could also make these wards and put a bit of you into them and put them around your perimeter that you don't want people to get past. Another way is veiling. Anything that is material you can turn into a veil. So if you wear scrunchies, if you wear headbands, if you wear charm bracelets that are fabric, soak them in some herbs that are protective, like dust off the herbs a bit and just let that water sit into and dry into your headband or your scarf or your scrunchie or whatever, and then you can wear it once it's dry, and then you have a protective scarf. You could even put a sigil inside with a marker or whatever. You can even do it just with some oil. The sigil will remain. You can use protective herbs and make yourself a herb bag that you can hang on doorways. You can hang on walls. You can actually keep under your pillow if you want to help in those areas. Another great thing is making a guardian. Not that this is my guardian, but I'm just saying you can use any statue. You can look in your op shop, cleanse it, and then create any little statue to be your home guardian. So you can keep it in your doorway or in the main area of your house that people reside in a lot. That will really help. Another great thing is charming your products that you use on a daily basis. You could charm this for protection, confidence, anything. You just put your sigil on the bottom. You can charm it under the moon and charge it. And you can add some crystals around it and some herbs and charm it to be that intention. Another thing is Using essential oils, you can make an essential oil blend or spray using herbs, and then wear it as a perfume. Put it into a roller, roll it onto your pressure points, draw a sigil while you do it. There is so many different techniques you can use. You can make oils, infuse those herbs into these oils, and then use them on your candles, use them on your spells, use them on you, use them in your baths. There is just so many techniques out there, and I know it is so daunting and so hard to learn, but you will pick it up as time goes on. Another great way is salt. Salt is a fantastic barrier for protection. You can turn this into black salt. Add some charcoal from your incense if you are using incense. If you're not, you can buy charcoal tablets from your pharmacy, or the big charcoal tablets that people tend to use in the witchy community, and they're light. You can just crush those charcoal tablets, add them to your salt, your rock salt. Then you could add some herbs if you want to, eggshells, and you got your black salt. And you put it just around the perimeter of your house, put it around the perimeter of a spell you're about to do. Just be careful using it out in nature, because it is damaging to the ground, so maybe don't go overboard using it outside, but it is a good perimeter inside your house. You can use it on your windows and doorways. You can use it outside if you've got balconies and verandas. Another great way is, like I said, using crystals. You can charm them, you can activate them, and you could have those crystals in 4 corners of the room. If it's a room that you practice your witchcraft only in, charge up an obsidian, charge up an onyx, charge up 4 tourmalines, have them in each corner. You could even add a quartz, or tourmaline and quartz. As you know, it magnifies and it's also protective, so you've got them in that 4 corners, so it's creating a perimeter around the room to protect you. There is also the bubble technique, that when you know you're going to go out and be around people, I tend to use this a lot when I'm going to be like op shops, shopping malls, things like that. When I know I'm going to be around people, you just meditate, breathe in, breathe out, and imagine that as you are breathing in and out, there is like a shield, like a bubble coming out of you, and it's creating like a shield and a perimeter around you. And then as you see it form, you'll say in your head, I am now in my bubble, I am protected, no negativity shall pass, only positivity, and I will be calm and happy in my bubble, or something like that. So mote it be. And then you are protected in your bubble and in your shield, and that is a form of shielding. And it's also a protective magic. Another thing is using sigils. You can draw them on you, you can carry them on you. You can carry black salt on you. Like I said, turn your jewelry into amulets and talismans. There's just so much out there, but these are just the basics, beginner, that helps you guys get a bit more hands-on with your work and to learn, because I know there isn't a ton of books out there. There is, from the Good Witch author. She actually has a protection home magic book, and it's absolutely fantastic, and I would 100% recommend that. And there is another, it's called Protection and Reversal Magic. I will leave it in the comments, the names of the 2 books that I'm thinking of. But yeah, they are really great for learning protective techniques. They've also got reversals, return to senders, things like that. But again, if there's anything you really want to see, mark it down below. I've also got my Patreon. If you want to pay for classes, you're looking for a mentor, or you're wanting to learn the basics, or just someone to talk to help you with those basics, explain things, show you things, and teach you where to go, what things to learn, what basics to learn, things like that, look up my Patreon. There is a ton of different tiers that you can buy from. It is a monthly fee, but it is great in the long run. I didn't have anyone to help me learning, and I found it quite difficult. I had to learn each thing bit by bit. There wasn't like a book or a website or a person I could ask. I kind of just had to learn things bit by bit, and book by book and forum by forum. We really didn't have websites back then, and I had to go to libraries to read my books. So things have changed a lot, but yeah, I can help you guys as much as you want, and maybe go check out my other social medias. And if you're looking for private tarot cards, I also do them sessions. So check them out. I'll talk to you later, and let me know down below, what is your favorite form of cleansing?